Welcome to Breakfast with Talk Your Mind. My name is Ibecho Begoro, your queen of poetry. And this morning, we're not just here for soft conversations. While we dine, we are here for truth.
My name is Blessing Odu Sugar, and welcome to Talk Your Mind.
Yeah, I'm with Hacking Success, your popular host on Talk Your Mind. And welcome to today's episode, Breakfast with Talk Your Mind. Yeah, as you know, our guests are here for the Breakfast with Talk Your Mind. Don't forget that this episode is proudly sponsored by Remem Tech, dealers in all kind of phones and
And
accessories.
accessories.
And their office is located at number 120 The Old Street. All right, welcome, sirs. Welcome, sirs.
Welcome, sir.
All right, on my right hand side, we have, of course, most of you might have seen his face. It's a very popular face. He's the CEO of Dream from the Slum and the proprietor of My Dreamstead School.
I was thinking you allow me to introduce myself. I wanted to do what she did. Hello everyone, welcome to Talk Your Mind. My name is Ayi Success, the king of the slum. You know, that kind of
All right, introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, so my name is Isaac Success. I've already done it now. I wanted to go to
It's not finished now.
Okay, the king of the slum, the CEO of My Dreamstead School, you know, the youth leader for Wajomi Fologun Youth Council, and I'm happy to be here. She said something about truth.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, is it truth or dare we're actually doing
Okay,
it?
over to you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Musa Muhammad, popularly known as Musa Nice.
Are you not giving us your portfolio now?
Yeah, I'm a former essay to the local government chairman on works and infrastructure. I'm a former deputy youth council.
Yes, so my
Yeah,
boss.
so
How many years did he serve as the youth deputy youth council?
I served like 5 to 6 years.
Wow. And you, sir, you currently
We are still
youth
there.
is this your first tenure or you are still?
It is the first tenor.
So you plan going for the second term?
Hopefully.
Welcome once again on Talk Your Mind. And there's this before we come, there's this popular saying, it's a cliche when we were growing up then that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. You know, but since 1960 we keep seeing the same leaders recycling over and over again. So how true is this statement? Are we actually the leaders of tomorrow or the life of us?
Tomorrow never passes.
Or tomorrow never
Oh, tomorrow the Bible comes, sir.
oh, I'm still waiting for tomorrow to come. So let's hear that from you guys.
Okay, the truth of the matter is, you see, most of the time I don't use to check what and what that we use as reference. You see, when we are talking about the leader, the youth is for the youth is a leader for tomorrow. When you look at the setting that is always changing, you understand. No matter what you see, there is some youth engaged to the government. But I want everybody to understand who are the government, who are the youth. A lot of youth been getting opportunity to be in the government, but what are their contribution to the government? What they really what really engage them before then getting to the government, show interest that they want to be part of the government. Most of the youth, when once they step into the government, you understand, you see, it's like they forget what already the youth are saying before pointing one or two for them to be part of the government. So most of the problem that's where we're having. But I don't I mean today. From today to tomorrow to next day, I keep telling you that I will keep telling you that the system is always mixing. Not that all the people that they are still there. No. Let me just give you a reference
Okay.
now. Today where we are in Nigeria local government, look at the local government chairman, look at the assembly member. How old are they? You understand? They're youth. You understand? When you go to other local government, when you go to other states, look, there's so many governors, you understand? They are youth. Go to the Sokoto, go to the Zamfara, you understand? A lot like that, they are youth.
Okay, thank you very much.
So
Sir.
that's just
Thank you.
the
Over to you, sir.
You know, he has actually said it all. Now, for me, I don't believe the youth are the leaders of tomorrow.
Oh, we don't believe
We are
that.
the leaders of today.
Oh.
Now, he has said something about
Oh,
that
you said we are the leaders of
yes.
today.
Now,
Okay.
that he said something about the local government looking at Ajeomi. We have the likes of Honorable Olalekan Olu as the local government chairman. Now, the truth is that one of the challenges youths face is they don't want to be involved. I started something 5 years ago. I am already grooming somebody that will lead this country. Now, it has to be a preparation. There has to be strategies. So I am grooming someone, whether he would actually start from my local ward or is a child now. Do you understand? So they have to be ready. If you are not, if you don't have information, you will be deformed. If you don't have interest, there would actually be an issue. So oftentimes people say older people are leading us and all that. You know why all of this are happening? Because the young persons don't have capacity. And yes, and they will destroy everything. And oftentimes the ones that has capacity, they are not
You just said
interested.
that the young people don't have capacity.
Most times, no. Now see,
Yes,
That's
that's why
yeah.
you try them.
Now,
and you know they don't
I
have
told you
capacity.
something. Now, Honorable Olalekan Olu prepared for this time, not yesterday, not today, years ago.
So you're saying that the youth
Understand?
should prepare.
There has to be
Or that we are
preparation.
impatient.
There has to be. You can't just come out of the blue moon. You've not built yourself. There are certain leadership because there are some people that fumble in business, and you want to say, hey, you want to lead this country or you want to lead this local government. There are some skills you will need. There are some skills you will need. Do you understand? So that was why I told you I have a 9 years old child that I'm personally grooming. It could take time, but very soon people will hear about it. We need to be prepared. The chairman is young. He said something about some youth being involved in governance presently. Yes, it's actually starting from somewhere, from that little privilege, and it is important to maximize it. Now, someone that don't have integrity gets opportunity, leadership opportunity, it will be something else. So we need to train
All right.
our
Okay.
youths.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You mentioned something about apathy. That the youth most times they just don't want to participate in government.
Yes.
But there are certain factors that can cause such socialization or such ideology in the mind. Like most youths believe that the political system of the government is just not worthwhile.
Can I tell you something? When I came out for the House of Assembly, the same youths were saying just a waste of time. Do you understand? It is a mindset thing. While for some others, they were inspired.
Yeah, because
Now, that act now inspired a lot of people. In 2027, a lot of youths will be coming out from the same Ajegule. They inspire even younger persons than I am. Do you understand? So oftentimes, they just feel they don't want to be involved. But if you are not involved,
Okay.
you can't
What you're
change.
trying to say now is the mindset.
Yes.
Very important.
because most people feel like Nigeria just wants to frustrate them. So the question is that is the Nigerian system, is it designed to frustrate the youth, or is it actually designed to uplift them or help them?
You said something about the mindset, so it is still the mind. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you don't see the good of this land, you cannot eat the good of the land.
Okay, I've actually picked two things. Sorry, I've actually picked two things from what you said now. One, the mindset,
Yes.
and two, you have to prepare
Yeah.
for the later day.
That's it.
I think. Okay, let me hold on to that as we proceed.
So should Nigerian youth believe in government come 2027?
Yes.
This present government.
Yes.
But the youth are actually saying that the government has failed them.
Well, okay. The government, I don't see any area that the youth can give as reference as the government failed them.
With the current student
Oh,
loan,
yes. yeah, thank God. You understand? See, let me tell you one thing. When you go to the system, when you go through to the system that is operating under this government, you can see a lot of youths are there. You understand? Holding as ministers, as commissioners from the many states. You understand? As board member, them being there, you understand, is for them to let the other youth understand that, like exactly what the youth 201 said. You understand? You need to prepare. You understand? And when people are there for you, you understand, you need to give them support. Let's say, okay, now, Isaac is 001 in Ajeromi Youth Council now. You understand? Without some of the youth support, you understand, whatever he has in mind for him to do good to the youth, for him to engage the youth, if the youth is supporting, you understand, it's not going to work. Nothing is going to work as a good, you understand, as something that, yeah, we have someone that brings something good to us. You understand? Is we, as Isaac said earlier, we the youth, you understand, we need to look. Number one first, what is government? What is government?
You are the government.
We are the government. So as we are the government, what is our responsibility? We don't know. Most of the youth don't know their responsibility as government. You understand? Just seeing the top people, the people that are signed, let's say this is the president, this is the governor, this is the commissioner, this is the minister, this is the clinical, this is the what, this, you understand? This is the only area most of youth concentrate on. But we are all the government. When we have someone at the top, you understand, it's for we to start looking and thinking, okay, if we bring this out, point to the person at the top, okay, we need to push, you understand, for him to understand, yes, this is what we want, and this is the right thing that the masses supposed to make, especially when it comes to the youth angle. You understand? But we are not. We're only looking for fault, you understand, to come out and say one or two things. When the fault is just not even 2%, just 0.1%, you understand. But the good is there, like let's say 11 to 12%, you understand. We cannot go. We are not going to talk about the good. We are going to talk about that 0.1%.
So, sir, you said something. You said the youth are the government.
Yes.
We are the government.
Yes.
Okay. So what happened in NSAS when we decided to speak our mind and you decided to shut us up?
That's
What really happened in the answers, you understand? In everything that we want to do, we need to get it right. You understand? I said earlier, we have people representing us in the government as youth. You understand? When we have any issue, you understand? Let us go through the right channel.
Sir,
To tender
sorry for cutting you. I'm sorry for cutting you because you said we have people representing us in the youth in the government.
Yes.
I will take exception to that because now once these people we call the youth in quotes, once they are campaigning for their election, whatever, they come down to our levels.
Yes.
Once they enter the office, they are high above our levels.
That is
They are
not
not
totally
reachable.
true.
No,
They are not. They are
it's
not. They are
not
not
true.
reachable.
Now,
again.
it's not true.
Now,
Sorry, let me just give
their
you an
office.
example.
Their office becomes unreachable.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people in Nigeria, in the Ajiro local government, as a whole, let me use that as a case study. I don't think they know where the office of the Lagos State House of Assembly member is.
Mhm.
I don't think a lot. I don't think the office of the chairman is open for everybody in the local government.
Okay. So
As well, there are a lot of.
So sorry, let me just
Sir, as
give you an
as
example.
the youth 001.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
that?
Before going into that,
Okay.
let me just give you reference that attached with you. You as a youth, you understand? I have seen you separate time meeting with the local government chairman.
Of course,
without
I can
any
be an exception maybe because of my influence, my
Wait,
no,
no,
I can call if I want to meet the chairman,
no.
I can call Mr. Isaac.
No,
Just say,
okay.
I want to see the chairman.
Okay.
Oh yeah, come, let me take you to him.
Okay.
A lot of people might not have that influence as well.
Let me tell you, you mentioning that a lot of you.
I can as well call you too.
Wait.
That I want to see the chairman, and you take me to him.
Thank God.
Do everybody have that same opportunity?
Okay. Why are you going to call one of us? Isaac or me?
That is the system we are talking about. I'm not
It's
supposed to be
the
calling
system.
you.
Well,
I'm supposed to just go to
No.
and I'll be invited.
No. So let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
Why are we going to primary school before going to secondary school? Just give me that. Just give me that.
Primary school is a basic.
It's basic.
Yes.
Okay. It's basic. You can't jump
Of course.
to the secondary school.
Good.
You have to learn one or two things
Which is
before going to the secondary
Exactly.
school. You understand? Governments assign one or two people for them to be at the middle for communication, for easy communication. You understand? And thank God, you now mention one thing now that if you want to see the chairman, you go through channel, you go through the 001 as youth representative, you understand, in the local government for you to get the chairman, and it's happening.
But is this supposed to be happening?
Yes. See, let me tell you one thing. You can't leave government door open. Just anybody that want to jump
So you mean people that voted
that
you
voted them
into the office does
And
not
even
have rights
access.
to access you.
That's the right. The right is for you to go through channel. You understand? That's the right. You can't just wake up in the morning, you understand? I said, yes, I must go into
No, of course, there must be a reason why you are going to see.
I must
Sorry,
wait,
can I-
listen. We have a lot of, see, if you want to see chairman, you understand? Let's say you are from Ward A, for example. You have a councillor there.
Yes. I'm what age?
That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, you have maybe supervisory councillor there. Maybe you have someone there in the government. You understand? As middle person, you understand? You met with that person first before now wake up and just that I want to jump into the chairman's office. Oh, I want to
Okay,
jump
okay,
into
let
the
me
chairman's
ask
office.
you
If there's no division of labor, there's no division of
Okay,
labor. you
let's
understand?
say Mr. Isaac.
There's no need of all these
Mr. Isaac has to say.
councillors, supervisory councillors, and SA, SSA, all these.
Let's hear.
There are some situations whereby just like the councillor can actually handle and not the chairman.
Not the chairman.
Now,
Yes.
there are some situations whereby that times chairman will actually call me, Isaac, are you around? Come to my office. Okay, meet with these people. Now, it is within my office as the youth chairman. He believes, okay, Isaac can handle this. So it's actually protocol. It's actually procedures. There are often that now also, let me correct an impression. The office of the chairman is open to everybody. The chairman has visiting days and he honors people. Now, there are certain things whereby to make it easier, there is a youth representative. So we actually liaise with the chairman based on anything youth. For your voice to be louder and heard, better, quicker, you are going through the youth leader, the youth council. You have a what's it called? You have an event coming up, or when you have a project coming up, and you want to write to the local government. It will be given faster attention when it is coming from the office of the youth chairman.
And what if the youth council is politically influenced?
So the youth council is not politically.
I said, what if
influenced.
it's politically influenced?
How can
you
it
can
be?
only speak for yourself.
Okay, so how can it be politically influenced when you're actually there to serve the people?
Of course, it's
Now, looking at the person on seat currently, okay, we are for the people. There are certain persons that has come in and all that, and thank God for the kind of chairman we have. He does not look at the party. He will always say something. He is the chairman for everybody. He's the chairman for everybody. So if we bring certain things to chairman, see this thing, oh okay, bring them in. They're my people. And oftentimes I'll have to give him this chairman, we need to do this thing. He will say, okay. The good thing about coming through the youth council is the fact that when we are presented to the chairman does not tell us no. He does not tell us no. Chairman, this is it. Noted. Even when it is not convenient, he will say it. I can remember the last event we had at the council, and we actually told him, Chairman, we need XYZ thing. He just looked. Someone that I think it was Bukola Gbemi that actually pushed it to him. And he just smiled. He just showed us, okay, this is your office within the local government. So even
the
if
council now have an office.
yes, within the local government.
Congratulations.
So even if it was not, he needed to still consult and all that. He had to judge because
So how many people?
we are the voice of
How
the
many
youth.
people in the local government knows that the youth council now have an office?
Now we have not.
officially.
It has not been official. He has said it. So it has not been official because
It's
they are
not
still
been
working on that
implemented.
building. Do you understand? So now that is just by the way. And another thing to add is talking about the first question that was asked. As young people, we need to have the mindset of not thinking of what the government will do for us, but what we will do for the government. We just said the
But
government.
as Nigerian
We
government
just
never
said
done
Make
anything
the
for the
government, to make the government work easy.
Exactly. Now, see, I am not personally. I have had this mentality, and I'm not always thinking, okay, what can I get from this councillor, from this chairman? I'm always thinking, what can we do? What value? Now, it also increases your value as a youth. You are not always going to meet the chairman. I won't pay house rent. I won't do that. This is why.
Okay.
This is the reason why there will be protocols. This is why they will not want. Yes.
My house rent. My
I'm
mother
not
is
eating this money.
hospital.
I went to the local government the other day. Someone was just telling me, say, I want to see chairman. I want to collect food money. So you now think because you voted in
Yes,
every day you should be
providing
going to his office
providing
now.
breakfast.
You are also making them not value the youth. So I cannot go and meet chairman say, chairman, I want to do this thing. No.
So the
I am thinking so.
the youth are the major problem
Yes.
presently.
The way I
Not
personally
even,
react-
not
The
from
way-
the chairman of Gule alone.
No.
From the chairman, assembly rep, governor,
councillors,
Okay.
everywhere.
so we should be
Let's-
thinking of what
let's divert
what
it.
if you look at most of
development.
if you look at most of our councillors that they are there in now, they are youth.
Okay, I'm coming now. Like this.
What I is a very
this,
young
this is
guy.
the question I want to ask now. Now, let's look at, is it politically deliberate that our governments are blocking the futures of our youth? I'm coming, I will explain that. Now, if you look at President of Senegal, it's just 45 years old. President Faye is just 45. Now, if you look at our president, I think he's clocking 90 now, if not.
You are the one that said that one.
Allegedly.
I don't know say that.
Allegedly.
I don't know
No, no,
say
so
that.
now, imagine president of a country 45 years old. Now, are we seeing that future in Nigeria
Yeah.
of same thing happening? That a 40 years old, 45 years old, 39 years old, 35 years old can actually lead the country, not as a councillor, not as a local government chairman, but as the president of the country.
Can I tell you something? When I was a child, I never had a dream of becoming the president of Nigeria. Do you understand? Now, this is one of the reasons why, personally, I am grooming some people to start thinking about leadership.
So you
to
become-
start thinking
so you
about
become the godfather.
leading this. No, it is not about godfather. See, we need.
I
we need to
I don't think it's going to come up with this question because you already give this answer before now because we don't want to learn at early age.
Yes. Nobody to guide us.
We don't know where to head to. You understand? When I wake up this morning, you understand? Let's say I have a shop in the market. You understand? Before going to the market, I will understand that yes, I have one or two things doing. Immediately, I step in to the market before even my shop. You understand? But we are saying youth in the government. Are you prepared? Where are those that prepared as early age? By prepared mean as your early age, you understand what and what you engage yourself
You're informed.
in the learning of leadership. Most of the youth, when you go to that level, is zero. You only
Some of us are not lead our families.
Yes, you only just want let me be this. I want to be this. Let me be this. I want to be this. There is no any learning process. So that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
so in essence, for us to have somebody, there has to be preparation. There is
that-
someone
that-
I've
that-
also
that
known
accent.
for years, Tayo Israel. He is the current national youth leader for the APC. If you look at his history, there has been preparation, there has been leadership roles.
Yes, he has
So I was not surprised that Tayo Israel is now when he became the national youth leader. I was not even surprised because there has been preparation right from when he was a child.
It's in him.
So,
understand?
what are those? What are, okay, come back to the question.
Okay, are you saying maybe like being a prefect in schools, maybe heading in the university, being the president in the university, and some other stuff like that?
Having interest in this country, Nigeria. Do you understand? Being groomed. The role of mentorship.
Okay.
The role of mentorship cannot be overemphasized. The importance of mentorship cannot be overemphasized. So there has to be a guide. There has to be a guide. If I knew some of the things I know now when I was a child, I'll be thinking of bigger things. Do you understand? So there has to be this guidance. There has to be this exposure. A child that actually stays at in a slum and all that finds it difficult to feed, that does not have a TV at home, that does not know who the current what's called governor of Lagos State is, that is not informed at age 35. Do you think he will be thinking of becoming
the president?
the president?
Or
Will he have that
You're thinking of survival, yeah.
Will he have
Not
that
survival.
capacity? So even if you are from a community where you don't even have, you are from a low income community, at least Goodluck Jonathan did not have a shuna. He didn't have
That's what we heard.
Do you understand? So
That's what he
so
told us.
even
We were not-
so
We're
so
not there.
even if you are not financially buoyant or something, but you are informed, it is information that makes a man.
Yes.
You are actually groomed.
Let me-
That desire is there, that burning passion is actually there.
Let me give you one point.
Sorry,
there.
before you-
Let me
before you-
just give
the reason why-
just point on
Okay.
him. Let me just give you one point. There is a day I'm sitting down with my children discussing. One of my daughter looked at me and said, "Daddy, you're calling yourself a politician." It's like you're not a politician. Me, I will teach you what is politics. But let me grow more.
That's nice.
That's what my daughter told me. She told me that she has interest in politics. Daddy, can you allow me? I say, from today, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You know the reason why this topic came on board? Because we make some certain research, some community work around, and we ask people, who is your local government chairman? Of course, they will know that one because who is the ward chairman? Most of them don't know. What is the office of your ward councillor rather? They don't know. Who is the recent House of Assembly member? They don't know.
Sorry,
No.
sorry, sir. Talking about wards, are they registered with the party? They may not even have a ward.
They may not even have your voice.
Are they?
No, there must not have you. I live in the streets.
Okay,
I live
the
in the-
ward for that area.
I live in
Okay.
the streets, so
Okay.
I should be able to know the
Councillor.
streets.
No.
The streets, my ward is.
Okay.
You know,
Who is
like
your ward?
I'm ward
Who is
page.
representing your ward?
Who's representing?
Okay,
Yes, I'm not
okay,
only a
okay,
politician
okay,
or
okay,
a
I get you now.
political party. Also, most of these people don't
That's
know
the reason
this.
why we have councillors.
Like what you said, they are not informed, and it's when you
Yes.
ask questions you get informed. I think maybe they have not asked questions because we're so surprised that most people don't really know much about the government
Yes.
than they ought to know.
That's the-
Because of interest.
And is it not okay? Now let's talk about that interest as a case study. Now, before you have interest in something, that's something that has to be worth having interest in.
It doesn't have to be. You can turn your pain can bring about that interest. You are not happy, you are complaining, okay, the government is the government. Turn that pain, do something about it. This is why you should get interested.
She asked a
involved.
question: when the youth turn their pain into something, October
You should not turn your
2020,
pain into
what happened at the end of
violence or
the day?
something else.
Yes, they were not it was not violence.
No.
Was it violence?
No,
It was
you're not
violence.
getting my point. You're not getting my point.
It was a protest.
No,
That was not
see,
violence.
No, see.
Isaac, let me tell you.
Oh,
we
and
are
you
all youths.
classify that as violence.
No, that is not. You are taking this conversation to another.
No, we have to bring
now
some
see
references
now
there.
I said you should turn your pain, okay, let your pain develop interest for you to be involved. Oh yeah, this local government chairman is not doing good, this one, that one, okay, good.
And when you call him out, he
It
gets
is-
you arrested.
it is good to talk about it,
Okay.
but beyond that you should be involved.
Okay.
Did you know the reason why I accepted to come out for the House of Assembly? Because of pain.
Because
of
what
pain.
about those that does not have the resources
wanted
to
to
come
see-
out as
Now, do you know that I did not have the resources? I did not have interest.
CEO of a company,
I did not have.
a
I did
provider
not
of a
pay.
school, CEO of
Can I tell you something?
a working hub.
Can
They
I
don't
tell
have the
you
resources.
something? I didn't have the resources. I did not have resources.
resources
Yes,
are
I am
there.
telling you, I didn't have the interest.
So you're already closer to the
The
government.
people that I have touched, they contributed money. All those market women, all those widows, all those people that have added value to their life, they contributed money. They forced me to come out. I did not use my
They
money.
know who he is.
So now, when you came
So
out,
I did not want to, but that pain of okay, we wanted results. I said, you know what, and I accepted the challenge and I did it. So my 1 naira did not go into anything.
but the influence was there, the face was there, and the resources was also there. Because you cannot tell me the proprietor of a school, the CEO of brands.
That's what
and
we
you're
are
telling me
saying.
you don't have the
Learning
resources.
process. That's what we are saying. People look at the learning process in him.
What are you talking
That's
about?
reason.
We're not talking
Wait,
about-
listen.
Yes.
People look. See, let me tell you. People look the learning process in him. That's reason why they now ask him. So maybe when you are there, you understand. You be our mouthpiece. You understand.
No.
You be someone that we rely on
Honorable Musa,
because
listen.
we believe in you.
Now, should
Yeah.
the youths have quotas in the government?
How do you mean?
Hey,
Maybe this particular office should be meant strictly for the youths.
The government or
It might
the
be
government?
Yeah, in the government, yes. Like this particular office should be occupied by the youth from so age to so age. Once you're above that age, you're not. Like for example, let's say the president. If you're above 60, you cannot be president of Nigeria. Can that happen?
We are going to get there.
We are going
It's
to
a
get
gradual
there.
process.
That is really they gave birth to me.
Every
I'm hearing
youth
that.
learn.
Gradual process. We'll get there.
See,
We are not there. When are we there?
so let me tell you, let the youth put themselves into the learning process.
Okay, who are those that are going to teach the youth?
The people that are going to let me thank God for that.
That's a good question.
Wait, thank God for that. Now, wake up. Maybe 1 day or 2 days, start thinking, who am I going to invite for this topic? You look at us. Before thinking of us, you must have 1 or 2 things as reason. If I bring these people on board, you understand? Yes, I believe they will say 1 or 2 things that the people understand. Yes, we have people as youth
Yes.
that can let the youth understand this how it is. We are in the learning process. That reason why you call on us.
Yeah.
You understand? Let me take you back. Isaac says, the 001 mentioned one thing. You understand? He started his own projects from doing from the slum. You understand? Those children that don't even have any opportunity for them going to school,
Yeah.
for them eat. You understand? In that look, yes, in this community, as nobody care, let me start from somewhere.
Yes.
He started. You understand? Before now, till now, he teach a lot of people that see him as a someone that yes, tomorrow I know I learn something from so person. You understand? And I can tell you, Isaac teach a lot of people, not people that I know.
Yes, it's a proprietor, so we're not surprised.
More than 100, more than 200.
It's a
more than
proprietor, so
300,
I'm not surprised.
From 100 to 1,000. You understand? When you come to my own side, you understand? I represent people in the government. I serve as SSA, I serve as SA. You understand? I serve as deputy youth leader in the public under the body of National Youth Council of Nigeria, General Government
Yes.
chapter. You go back to my record, you understand? What I'm there for is for me to engage those that coming up. It's part of it's part of the reason that you look, you say, okay, let me pick these people and other people that you invited.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You
very much.
understand?
Thank
So
you.
the learning process is there already. It's just for
Let's
the
take a
people,
question.
it's just for the young people to come and join the trend to learn.
Okay, we have a 15 years old girl here. She's 15. And they've also told her she's the leader of tomorrow. And they've told us
She's not,
that.
she's not leader of tomorrow.
Okay.
She's leader. Let me tell
She's the
you.
leader of today.
Let me tell you. Her sitting here
Yeah.
shows leadership.
Hmm.
You understand? Because she came out in public. You understand?
Yeah.
Interacting with people that she don't know.
Okay.
You understand? For them to express their mind, for telling people how it is, how it's going to be correct, how are we going to correct our mistake, how are we going to put more effort
All right, thank you
for
very
our
much.
country to be better.
Thank
You
you.
understand? She's the leader already.
Seeing
okay.
that you're already participating in politics and all, if you're opportune to become the president of this country, what kind of projects would you embark on to uplift the youth?
See, let me tell you one thing. If God today gave me opportunity to be the president of this country, and I will ask everyone to go back to my records, to go and check the position that I had from grassroots, what I did.
So
I
that
won't
is-
say anything to anybody. I will ask everybody to go back to my record, what I did.
And they should work on it.
You can
They
build
should work
trust.
on it.
To build their own.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, as she asked that question, I just remembered something. A young boy was actually asked that if he was opportunity to be the president of Nigeria for 1 day, what is he going to do? And he said he will send 50 billion naira to his mother's account.
That's it. Leader of tomorrow.
And do you know why? People have that mindset that they are just there to eat money.
No, but that's this mindset that what people have been
Now, see,
that politicians need a lot of
I have
money, so-
taken out time to actually study government and especially our current president. Go and check some of the projects that has been done. Go and check some of the things that he is doing. Now, change can be slow, but the most important thing, there is progress. Nigeria may not be where it is. I am not here to campaign. I am not doing.
There's progress
I'm not
now.
doing any campaign.
There's progress in the
But the truth is,
Since-
Nigeria may not be where it wants to be,
Sir.
but it is not where it used to be.
Since 2023, you want to tell me say now there have been progress.
Visibly, I will send you some documents when I leave it so that you see. Information is very important. Once you have access to information, you would really know.
Easy yourself.
Now, our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu is actually someone that I started studying last year. He's actually someone that I said, his leadership capacity is amazing. There are a whole lot that personally I am putting to work, learning from the president. If you see someone that has wisdom, it is important that you actually follow. Do you understand? So it is just all about information. If you don't have access to certain, and all of this information, they're online.
Things I've been getting since morning. One, mindset. Two, information. Okay. What's my first thing?
So now my question is, the local government chairman presently, has he really delivered as a youth?
This is, something that is very obvious.
We might know if
He's like 5 or 6
But
months.
people don't know yet.
Yeah, people
They know
yes.
what's the problem.
Okay, so I think he's like 6 months in office,
7
or
months.
7 months in office, and what he has done, him even becoming the chairman came as a shock to a lot of people, and we actually thank God he's there because Honorable Olalekan Olu Akinlepe is a blessing to Ajegunle. I guess it was just his first month in office, and my role as the youth chairman, I am more like a connector.
Yeah.
A bridge between the youth and the government. There are certain things this man did for young people. See these guys, they did this all wonderful. Okay, he would do this, and he has been giving now. Aside personal stuff he has been doing for people, personal stuff that might not even be on the internet. Check out certain things he has actually done. Look at the roads he has actually done. Currently, they just acquired some buses that will be conveying students. And aside that, he's actually giving out.
He has acquired the buses.
Yes.
I remember in our previous interview with him,
Okay.
he made mention of that.
Yes.
That they are planning to get buses that will convey
Yes.
students
Yes.
to
Yes.
school.
Aside
That's
that,
very good.
He is not just giving free jam funds. He is now assuring our youths that I think the first 100 or 200 persons that will gain admission,
School fees.
he would give them, I think, maybe 200,000 naira. The challenge with people in Ajegunle has never been about gaining admission. It has been funding the admission. So he has made it easier. Now, aside that 200,000, there is a yearly bursary that every student in this local government will have access to. Now, this thing I'm also saying is information. If you don't know that as a citizen of this local government, as a citizen, you actually live here, you are based here, you will have access to at least 100,000 naira every year, student bursary.
I think
You will not
this
be
information you are giving us.
You
This
understand?
information you are giving us was supposed to be carried out by the CPS, the Chief Press Secretary, because he's supposed to be in this particular meeting.
But I'm here.
Okay.
I'm a youth.
Yeah.
So you can imagine going to school. Oh, my parents don't have money. Every year, have 100,000. At least it will support, even if it will not do a whole lot. But 100,000 every year is actually something. It's information. And if you get this information now, beyond just listening to me, as the success has said, there is 100,000 every year. What is the next step? You have to write. Everything is right. Request. You will send all of your documents and all that. Send it to the local government.
Right, thank you very much.
Now, in case because people will listen to me and they would want to know more. Now, in case you send it, have a copy of it. Come to my office. Come and drive it. I have submitted it. Then we will follow up for you.
I'll hold you to this. But when people start coming to talk your mind, like, we've written, there's nothing.
Last year, chairman gave, I think, over 100 people. Within his 3 months in office, he gave over 100,000 naira each. student bursary. And aside that, I think he still did youth empowerment. He gave some 250,000.
A lot of youth
Do you understand? So it is not politics.
Okay.
Chairman, they work in the show.
Okay. Evidence
Okay.
day.
Evidence. Dey.
So now, the thing there is, okay, he's going to be giving them 100,000 Abi.
Yes.
And if you gain admission, he's going to give you 200,000.
There are certain things that is your right.
So now my question is, what happens after they come out?
After they graduate.
After they
Are they going to pay back?
No, it is not loan.
It's not low.
No, I'm not even talking about the money,
Okay.
paying back of the money. I'm talking about the job opportunities for
There are opportunities everywhere. It that depends on how you see it.
Yeah.
I know someone. I will not call this person's name. I shouldn't mention. No, let me just keep it. After coming out of school, this particular person's education was funded by the government. After coming out, this particular person also got job placement even before the service finished. Before the person was done with service, the person got job placement. The same. So there are opportunities. The opportunity in this same local government, someone got an opportunity to get a full scholarship in, I think, Greece.
Oh, okay.
We were the one that
That's nice.
did that for
I think I'm aware of that.
Yes. Do you understand? Through the youth council. So do you understand? So there has to be communication. You need to get involved. You need to relate with people.
All these fun.
And now that same full
you are in school,
scholarship
you don't just
is still ongoing
Yeah.
as
keep
we speak.
yourself.
All right.
So there are opportunities.
I think okay, there are already signals that we will say that welcome. So, before we call it a day, before we draw the curtain, let's start with Mr. Success. What's your word for the youth relating to the government?
Okay, so as a youth leader and the youth chairman of the Ajomi Fologu Youth Council, my word for the people first, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so there are opportunities everywhere. The government cannot do it all for you. You can't get everything from the government. You should be thinking of what you will do also, what you will do to add value to the community. You know, that is very, very important. Let's have that mindset. Okay, government no do this. There are certain people that they are not even in office. There are certain things they are doing. Individuals are building roads. Yes, they have the resources. Now, you might not have the resources to do all of that, but you can start from somewhere. After you started from somewhere, I was saying it earlier. I was not born with the silver spoon. You are saying I'm a CEO of this and that and this and that. It's hard work.
Mm.
You know, someone said something recently to me, Illumine. He said, we need to start taking hard work seriously. Smart work is good, but we need to place priority on hard work. So as a younger person, it is very important that you take hard work very, very seriously. There is no shortcut. Yahoo, no dey pay. Choose hard work, and I tell you, if you have that kind of mindset, you will not be always thinking of wetin government go do me. Ayola no give me anything. This one no give me. Someone said it now. Ayola he no benefited anything for Ayola. This other one he go benefit. That's the same mindset. You should not be thinking of what these people can give to you. You should think of
Mindset.
what you will do to add value to your community.
All right. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
See, my advice to the youth, I don't want to say much because the youth one I've said before, but I want all the youth to go back to our earlier topic, earlier discussion. You see, what we really want is that learning process, nothing more. Learning process. When with that learning process, a lot of things is there. So let's go back to that learning process. Under that learning process, we can get it right. So please, the youth, always be in the part of learning process. Thank you.
All right. As you heard, the youth are no longer the leaders of tomorrow. They are now the leaders of today. So if you are watching this video, youth, go back to the dashboard, go back to your learning process, change your mentality, stay focused, and then get involved in government. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of today's episode of Talk Your Mind. On today's breakfast show on Talk Your Mind. Thank you for coming, sir. My name is Letaki Success and
My name is Blessed Sugar.
I'm your queen of poetry.
I'm the king of Islam.
thank you. Bye.
Mom, good night.